Caffeine, the world's favorite drug. Starbucks. Hi guys, and welcome to a new episode on the channel. Today we will be talking about caffeine, the world's favorite drug. So let's get started. Now, what is caffeine? Well, first of all, I'll tell you everything about caffeine that it is to know. You might think about coffee once you hear about caffeine. But however, it's not only in coffee. It's also in stuff like chocolate, which I really love. Wait, this is paper. And there's also in stuff which are like coffee and some chocolate have caffeine in them. The good thing is that caffeine is like poison in them. It's like poison, but however, the lighter the color of a chocolate, the less caffeine it has. You know how like caffeine makes the coffee look kind of brownish and darkish? Well, it also goes with chocolate. The less caffeine, the less darker it is. And that is how it works. And these really cold soft drinks have caffeine in them. Just like how coffee and chocolate have all these caffeine in them, so do these soft drinks, which does have an emission of CO2, and it's really cold. Excuse me for a moment. And while my hands are warming up, let's talk more about caffeine. These are all examples of caffeine I have told you. And there are still a lot more examples, but I don't have them in my home, so I can't actually show you. But this is basically almost all the types of caffeine there is that we know for now. You know how dogs actually die by just giving them like just a bit of chocolate? Well, it's because of the caffeine. And don't ever feed coffee to the dog. It's really dangerous. And don't ever feed the dog anything except dog food. Yeah, there's a warning by the way. I'll sit here while you do it. So this is how it works. And I'm just gonna say here that even everything in this world is like probably in the unsafe side. Let's call it. We might love chocolate because of partially the caffeine and also the coffee itself. If you press this thing, you can actually smell it, which kind of smells kind of strong to me. Ugh. I don't really want it. Ugh, it just makes me feel like I want to go to the bathroom. Caffeine is one of the world's favorite drugs, and sometimes caffeine is used to make some art. You see this giraffe here? This giraffe is an art made by caffeine. Yes, the caffeine in coffee. And you see some parts of it a bit darkish color? Well, that's because of the caffeine itself. That's how it works. And sometimes if you give dogs a bit of chocolate, they actually get addicted immediately. And this is an owner feeding her dog some chocolate, which is really bad to do. Then don't ever try this at home if you have a dog, or if your friend has a dog, don't tell them to do it. I'll sit here while you do it. And that is how it works. And everything I told you about caffeine is all I know about it for now. Caffeine has some disastrous effects, by the way. Caffeine, let's talk about the pros first. Caffeine, when eaten, actually gives you a stimulant, like makes you not sleep. So it's like eating chocolate, just a little bit of chocolate is actually really good for you because you'll stay awake. But there's also bad times here. If you eat chocolate during the night, then you wouldn't actually sleep that much. And you usually sleep late and then you have to wake up early. You need about 8 hours of sleep for an average person. But sometimes eating too much stuff with caffeine in them might actually give out some disastrous effects. Including drinks. Yes, including drinks. Oof. Yeah, that's how it works. And so my saying here is that those pros can be gone and did. Another con is that if you eat too much caffeine or drink too much caffeine, then your your heart pressure vibrates, your blood pressure also vibrates. Therefore, it doesn't be that disastrous. It's just temporary, not that permanent. And that's how it works. Because even though a lot of the public knows about these warnings, they still have daily rituals about it. And if you don't drink anything with, if you drank something with caffeine in them and stop drinking it for like a while, you start feeling sad and you're sometimes angry. Just a warning. And also, if you eat chocolate or drink coffee or drink these soft drinks too much, and you eat it all day, you will probably never be able to sleep. And it'll be like no sleeping for a month. That'll mean disastrous effects. You just walk around getting angry and grumpy, and then you might even get hit by a motorcycle. Just warning you. This is where I'll end this episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. Please click this red chocolate to subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you in the next episode. Click the red chocolate to subscribe. I'll see ya. Shinhan out. Peace.